Hello, you beautiful legends, and welcome to Blunt Force Healing Podcast. This is episode number 665. So we are one day away from what some people call Satan's number, which is obviously untrue and ridiculous in itself. It's just a number, but I love this number. It's 666, has some weird vibe. I guess there's something to it that challenges status quo and stereotypes and cultural rusty behaviors, mainly because people some people are scared of 666 and associate that with the bad, the evil, but it's nothing of that sort. It just feels rebel a little bit. And besides, number 6 is associated with the day of my birth, so it has some magic to it. Although people try to pin some meaning to numbers, maybe there are some meanings to numbers, but I'm not a person of horoscopes and superstitions or anything like that, so 6 is just a nice number that sits in our maths and numberology, or whatever you call it. So yeah, but 665 is today, and I already dragged it for too long talking about number 6. As you can see, I'm in the car and on a morning drive. I need to pick some wood for sauna. Today's episode and the blog post will be about exactly, I don't know what it will be about. Well, it should be about the whole Saturday. So I promised to report on Saturday shenanigans, and why am I confused? It's not only because it's morning, but because I went a bit ahead of time, and when I published yesterday's short post, I immediately started writing that report to not forget about anything. So I already pre-written the blog post technically today, but it was just after midnight, so it is ready to go. I just needed to record this update to give you some updates. Today obviously is Sunday, and I will be deploying sauna, so I will write about it tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon, I don't know. But today is just a short thing about what happened yesterday. So yesterday we deployed sauna, obviously, because we are deploying sauna every day. I forgot how it is to take a day off. In the morning we had plenty of bookings, so it was nice to have pre-booked seats and just operate knowing that people will come. And there was plenty of people. We hit the record for our sauna in terms of daily revenue and number of customers, and also, surprisingly, it was double-edged sword, because while the morning deployment was about, let's say, 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours of operation, we hit the record. But in the afternoon we almost did the same, but the other way around. So we had 3 I think 3 people booked for the afternoon, and then it was so quiet. No customers at all, despite a lot of people being around. But I guess our audience, so the people that would come to the sauna, had plans for Saturday evening, and the others were just interested, kind of inquiring about opening times and how it works, but they were just kind of, inquiring. Nobody went in, which was good and bad. Well, bad because, it's always better to have customers and earn a bit if you're sitting there, but good at the same time because morning was hectic and I was so exhausted after morning, because I was alone and I didn't have help from Elizabeth, and it was so busy, so it kind of tired me quite a lot. But there are much harder jobs than that, so I'm not complaining. I just say that it was quite exhausting. And after that morning, I took a break. I brought Sana back to Donegal town. We went for breakfast, or kind of lunch, with Julian and Elizabeth to Humble in Bundoran. It was very nice. It was the first time also that Julian took something from restaurant or whatever food amenity, and it wasn't something like plain chicken or plain chips or whatever plain kids usually take. He took proper duck wings in some nice barbecue kind of, I think it was more of a Korean inspired spicy marinade. It was very tasty, so he ate that with some chips or French fries, and it was great, and he liked it. So we have a new place to go to with decent food and enjoy it together. And then obviously evening deployment, first customers, then quietness, and that quietness we used to do also first family sauna and dip in the ocean together, finally using our sauna, because we did that once together, 3 of us, using Cocoon Sauna in Port Nabla, but didn't have a chance to do it together in our sauna yet until yesterday. And it was cool to run with Julian towards the ocean and just go into cold water, have some fun, and then come back to the sauna and heat up again. So yeah, about three milestones, at least 2, because it was the highest in terms of revenue day so far since deployment, and also the first family sauna and deep in the ocean together. So that's pretty much the update. If you want to read it in a more cohesive way, then head on to the www.bluntforcehealing.com. The blog has it written in slightly different way. I was writing it at night, so apologies if it is in a different way chaotic, and also apologies for today because I just woke up half an hour ago and still need to get some wood and go with the sauna. We start at 9:30 to about 1:30 to p.m. So afternoon or in the afternoon. And then we skip the evening deployment because Euro 2024 soccer final happens in the evening and we want to watch it together as a family. So thank you very much for being here. I always appreciate your time spent on listening to me. Have a great rest of the day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are on the globe. Stay tuned and see you again in tomorrow's episode.